Hey guys, let's see today's trending news.
Good morning. Every day, millions of us start our routines with a glance at the fuel price signs, whether we're heading to work, dropping the kids at school, or planning a weekend trip. The price of petrol and diesel is something we all notice, because for most of us, cars are a necessity, not a luxury. Whether you drive a compact car or a family SUV, fuel costs are a part of daily life. When fuel prices rise, it hits our wallets directly, affecting everything from the school run to the weekly shop. Even small increases can mean tough choices for families trying to balance their budgets. But it's not just about filling up our tanks. Higher fuel costs ripple through the economy, making goods more expensive as delivery costs rise. Supermarkets, delivery drivers and local shops all feel the impact, and those costs often get passed on to us. Even a few pence per litre adds up quickly, especially for families and small businesses. For tradespeople, taxi drivers and anyone who relies on their vehicle for work, every price change matters. That's why fuel prices are a national conversation, from city commutes to rural drives. No matter where you live, the cost at the pump is something you can't ignore. We all feel it and we all talk about it. It's a topic that connects us, sparking conversations with friends, family, and even strangers at the pump. So, what's been happening lately and why? Let's dig in and explore the reasons behind the changes you're seeing at your local station. If you've filled up recently, you've seen prices fall after a tough year. Last autumn, petrol and diesel soared. Unleaded nearly hit $1.55 per litre, diesel even higher. Families and businesses felt the squeeze, cutting back where they could. But since late December, prices have dropped. Unleaded averages 1.48, diesel 1.56. The main reason? Global oil prices have fallen, and it's finally showing at the pump. Prices still vary by location and station, but the overall trend is down. Still, fuel prices can shoot up fast and fall slowly, a pattern drivers know all too well. Why do fuel prices swing so much? One day you might fill up your tank for less, and the next, prices have jumped again. It can feel unpredictable, but there's a method to the madness. Three main factors decide what you pay at the pump, and each one plays a crucial role in shaping the final price you see. First, crude oil prices. This is the raw material for all fuels, and its cost is set on the global market. Global events, OPEC decisions, political tensions, and even natural disasters can send prices soaring or tumbling overnight, affecting everyone. Second, tax. In the UK, fuel duty and VAT make up a huge chunk of the price. Over half, in fact. These taxes are set by the government and rarely change quickly, but they have a massive impact on what you pay. Third, the pound to dollar exchange rate. Oil is always bought in US dollars, so if the pound weakens against the dollar, it costs more to import oil, pushing up prices here in the UK. Even if oil prices stay the same, add in retailer margins, transport costs and storage fees, and you get the final price at the pump. Each step in the supply chain adds a little more to what you pay. Recently, falling oil prices have helped bring costs down, but a weaker pound can quickly offset those gains, making it a constant tug of war. It's a constant balancing act between global markets and local realities, with every factor pushing and pulling on the price you see. That's why prices can change so quickly, and why they matter so much to families, commuters, and businesses across the country. Next, let's follow the journey from oil well to your car, and see how each stage shapes the price you pay. Fuel's journey starts deep underground and ends in your tank. Oil is extracted, shipped across oceans, and refined in complex energy-intensive processes. Refineries turn crude oil into petrol and diesel, each step adding costs. The finished fuel is sold wholesale, then delivered by tanker to petrol stations. Each station adds its own margin, covering rent, staff, and other expenses. That's why prices can differ from one forecourt to another. Every stage, from drilling to delivery, affects what you pay. It's a global supply chain, but the impact is felt locally. Rising fuel prices hit home fast. For millions of drivers, it's not just a number on a sign. It's a daily reality that affects every
Please
journey,
subscribe.
every errand, and every plan. For a typical family, a 10p per litre increase can mean $150, $200 more a year. Money that has to come from somewhere. That extra cost can mean cutting back on treats, tightening the weekly shop, or even postponing bigger purchases. For commuters and key workers, higher prices are like a pay cut. The cost of simply getting to work eats into their take-home pay, leaving less for everything else. Small businesses, couriers, tradespeople face tough choices. Absorb costs and see profits shrink, or raise prices and risk losing customers. For many, there's no easy answer. Many of us drive less, combine trips, or carpool to save money. Some switch to public transport, while others try to walk or cycle more often, just to keep costs down. Sometimes it means skipping a family outing or rethinking a holiday. Plans that once seemed simple now require careful budgeting and second thoughts. These changes aren't just about saving money. They shape our daily lives. They influence how we spend time with loved ones and even how we connect with our communities. The price at the pump really does dictate our freedom of movement. It can determine where we go, how often, and even who we see. It's not just economics, it's about how we live, how we plan our days, and the opportunities we can reach. And for many, it's a constant worry, one that lingers every time they turn the key in the ignition. So what's next for fuel prices? It's hard to predict. Global events and government policy play huge roles. Any disruption in oil supply or changes in UK tax can send prices up overnight. For now, drivers can save by shopping around and driving efficiently. Small changes add up. The long-term trend is clear: more electric cars, fewer petrol and diesel vehicles. Electric cars cost more up front, but charging is much cheaper than filling up. As more people switch, the conversation will shift from petrol prices to electricity costs. But for now, millions still watch the forecourt signs, feeling every rise and
Thank you for
fall.
watching,
The
guys.
price of
Subscribe
fuel
for
remains a
daily
daily
videos.
reality for us all.